And we are live. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much. Kiarie.
What up?
Thank you for coming.
Pleasure.
And we have a brilliant guest. First guest who came with actual gifts. Money biscuit kopo. It's a biscuit from the guest. I want you to introduce yourself and what you do and stuff, because I think you're a comedian, yeah. That's all lazima tuchekeshe leo.
Acha niseme nimeenda podcast mingi. This is by far the worst
introduction
nishaiget.
It's okay. Life, excuse me.
Ini the worst.
If I'm being honest, our host who does this our ukulele. So we are in it going.
We have to say we're hoping ipatikane.
Maybe
and be careful. Inaweza kuwa abducted.
Maybe it's eloping. Maybe the cat actually is feeding themselves.
Yeah.
Most likely is that paka imepata better home.
Yeah.
Now that clearly our depth is struggling. So bro, karibu. Thank you so much for the biscuits.
Karibu. Introduction. I'm a lawyer, comedian. You can see some of my work in Showmax, on the socials, and in the Chappelle special I also featured at the very end. So now nimetokea Netflix na Showmax, so kila tu jina yangu tu John Rebia.
Wait, on the Netflix special, the latest one?
Yes. Ukuncheki hapo?
I watched what?
Towards the end kuna Nairobi Kenya. Utanicheki hapo hivyo.
As in during the
like
the scenes, because you watch
Netflix.
The moment yes, the moment alimaliza
valid question.
I'm ulikuwa Netflix under 20 nini trials na Harambee Stars.
Honestly, shout out to you, man. That's amazing.
Thanks, bro.
Cheki camera nani chukiasi. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. So you're a United fan?
Yes, I'm a Man United fan. Locally, I am a Thika United fan, but tumekuwa relegated so much.
Thika United, muko sahi wapi?
Hey man, our greatest achievement ni kukatia Gor kushinda league in the last
Thank you so much.
Season. It was one of the best days of my life. Nilikuwa kwa stadium. I watched it right behind the goal.
That was like 2012?
No, it wasn't 2012.
You got relegated like 20 years ago, bro.
Yeah, iloga ile time ya Guinea Seka, the first Gor hadn't won for 18 years. It was the last day of the season. It was between Gor, Tusker and FC to win. Whoever wins the game wins. Gor wagishinda.
Oh really?
But now the keeper made a mistake. Iloga nice cross aka slip.
Bro, is that a mistake? was it a mistake, to be honest?
It was a mistake. Sababu mseto akafunga, and I've never seen a stadium just go from jubilation to crying just like that. And then I couldn't celebrate. Lazima ungeka hapo tu unajifanya tu watu uko sad, but but ever since then tukapotea. The next season I think 2 seasons later tukakuwa relegated.
Muli kamikaze, suicide bombing, huh?
Mzungu alienda, tuloga na mzungu ona akaishia.
Simsa alikuwa Thika United kahata. Yes, ilikuwa your time ilikuwa your time
a good time. So for Parker was also big back then, but yeah, so now I'm just like jumping from team to team. In locally sina home sasa.
Like you supported Thika because you are from Thika?
It's the closest one new my ID. It's a Goliko closest new my ID.
Okay.
Neither you or Mataska.
So like what about say you've hopped on from what to what?
If I have to support anything, maybe Tusker. Yeah.
Can you run a team?
Nope.
You don't support local teams?
No,
you want to become Ndako MP. Who's the Ndako MP?
Unajua juzi nimeona GD ya KPL kutoka number 1 hadi number last. Number 1 GD yake ni 4. Number last kama ina 6.
Bro, ndo
kwa bao kwa kitu yote.
Bro, hii game ni noma. Kama juzi Gor na Nairobi Stars wamecheza bro, walishindana kwa pitch na pia Gunzo wakashindana. Ilikuwa a very good competition.
No, that's what we are trying to
avoid. You're coming against.
Hiyo mambo ya sijui hii sijui tuna support Guns hapana.
Hatutaki mambo ya Guns. Tunataka mabao ili gaina mabao. Nakwambia the no strikers is nothing.
Yeah, when
top scorer akimaliza season kwa by 11. What type of competition
okay,
is
but
this?
My question to you, have you ever been to the stadium to watch your team, like Kenyan teams play? Like ukifuata team yako, ushawahi get your experience ya kufuata Kenyan team?
Hapana.
Do it.
Nifuate sasa huko Kenya.
Yes, agua team yako ufuate. And a game at least 5 in a season. You'll come to love the game more. And in as much as we love watching foreign teams play, it's much more enjoyable to watch your local.
When we had what's his name, Cheche was here, right? He said the pitch quality is the reason why we don't have goals. Ukishafunga bao moja, there's a very good chance game itaisha hivyo.
Yeah.
So it's not a quality problem. I think it's an infrastructure problem.
But it's also not good on the product. So me as a fan, I'm not really willing to invest my time.
But the thing is, you can't complain it's bad and you're not investing your time and money, because the only way it will get better is if you invest your time. And so it's like a catch-22. So I'll give you an example, because I'm a bit older. I'm born 91, mimi mzee kidogo, as you can see nywele ilienda kitambo. There's a time when I was in campus, they decided to do like games of usiku Nyayo, right? Floodlight games in the middle of the week. And it was a genius idea, because people were going back home. We finally had some time to go watch the game, as opposed to the weekend where unaweza kumeshikana kidogo na job ama vitu zingine. The game was selling za Nyayo ilikuanza kujaa. The time we were going to deal super sport. The goals ilikuwa mob. The product was so good that it was a competitive league in Africa for the first time since the 80s. But I don't know what happened. It stopped. But
hooliganism.
No hooliganism. At that time it wasn't hooliganism.
I think walipiga hiyo basi ya super sport. Your van.
Only one of the reasons.
Yeah.
Another reason was also lack of consumption locally. So
super sport is
kutengeneza product alafu
hakuna msafiti
umedunga vest ya hiyo papa jacket ya Liverpool, jersey ya Liverpool, hiyo bling na Liverpool ni bado, si ndio? So ume juu tu chini, ume support Anfield lakini hapa Nairobi hapa hauna.
Okay,
how do you expect
corruption pesa yenyewe hata ikichukuliwa ilipi players bado hata sign contract poa hata ya jerseys wanaenda kubuy tu jerseys zingine place yote. It's a messed up system, and it's from the bottom. Tuko tu sijui venye tutafika hiyo point ya kusema ati tutasaidia ball yetu iende mbele, because me as a fan I want to see quality product, as in value for my money.
Bro, is there?
Maybe
I can show you what some of the you go.
No, I'm saying to his point, I feel like it's, I wouldn't say catch-22 per se, because I think the product has to be there for people to consume. You cannot tell people to consume mediocre thing and then hope it'll get better. I'll give an example. I think Saudi, Qatar, most of these Arabian countries, they didn't have like their football was non-existent maybe 20 years ago, right? They didn't tell people to just go and watch anything. They invested in like quality pitches, safety, all these things. And then now we were laughing at them maybe 3 years ago. Saudi League, there isn't that many funds, but ukiangalia it's growing. So now you create something that you can, foundation has to be safety, has to be no match fixing, has to be like all this he's on the foundation. Funds come in after the foundation. Always build the foundation with the funds only, because
that's true.
It need emotion. Who jama say whatever he feels is valid. Like I cannot convince him to atoke hapa ende Machakos coach game. One, maybe hata the pitch quality is bad. Say Washabana atapeana bao. And then anaanza pigwa mawe. Like those are like, but without those, and then now we come on the same things. Tanzania, I wouldn't say they got here through funds peke yake. The infrastructure ziko hapo. Akunanga mambo ya hooligan. Kuna the biggest derby, but you've never utaiona sijui
so Simba na Yanga kupigana
hivyo. And also happy hivi sort ati vita derby peke yake. There's just one team. Every single team they play lazima vita.
Okay, nimeenda game mob za hiyo team. Kuna organa that's like only like even 1% of the funds. Okay, let me tell you how the game experience is. Unaingia study mapema. I like kuingia 5 minutes before. Spendangi story ya ticketing, kupanga line at game imeanza. So ingia game ikiisha, what happens ni waseni wengi, amwezi kachukua Uber Mamat. So pale study iko mnatembea mpaka tao, mnachukua matenya. So hiyo group ya kwanza inatembea inaoga very peaceful. Tutatembea hadi tao, atasumbua mtu. Then side inaoga down that ka 10% imacho nyuma. Most of the time unapatanga wameka mtu kulewa study, wamecharge mbaya sana and they are looking for just no good.
Yeah, but as much as it's 10%, it's small.
But it's everywhere, bro.
But
you can't say that because, bro, ultras maju who fire the same damage, bro. Ultras are just as bad maju kama huku. Actually, if anything, if you look at Europe, the big teams support, the ultras are 10 times worse.
I want to disagree.
They cause way more damage, they fight way more. The only problem ni hiyo kitu happen in Kenya, as opposed to sasa kuangalia tuseme okay, this is a small subset of fans, you can address it. Tuna condemn the whole thing.
Okay.
Angalia ultras wa timu yako AC Milan. Yes. Juzi na Inter Milan vile supported na mafia. Ile stuff wali do the last 10 years. No compare na stuff Gora amefanya. Gora hajafanya anything.
Okay. Once you have the again, I come back to the foundations. Once you have the like fine, we'll have goons and whatever's and that is human nature. We'll have that. But if you have all these things based, right? It's easier for us to have 10 good games that are safe and then one bad game, and then it's easy to control that. But now like from the get-go, from the get-go, game ya Nairobi walipigana, ile game ya the season, first game of the season waliingia without Kasarani, walifukuzwa Kasarani because the first game of the season. Like the foundation is not there for us to have something to rely on, bro, to say that we can.
Tuseme foundation iko 60%. Ndio naongea kama iko. Kwa hiyo deal site wepiga sai Azam TV inasaidia sana, at least for the first time in a long time. Nikiata game wasenda home ni Pirates. And then secondly, what I really like about what's going on right now, kitambo game zote za Gor zilikuwa na incident. So far ni hiyo game ya kwanza ya season na hii ya Nairobi. Hata juzi Nairobi Gor AFC, which was the biggest cause of commotion, bro, squeeze imekuwa kama Liverpool. Mafanzo na kiti karibu na each other, imekuwa a lovely experience. So I think inaisha pole pole, itachukua sisi kwenda study. Also let me shout out somebody else who's doing something big. It's a friend of mine, is also a comedian called KK. He's starting Kenya's first academy where students can actually live in the accommodation and play there. He's just starting it in Lemuru. His academy is True Talent of Africa, so shout out to them. They're nice. Doing something great in the scene, and I hope, and also shout out to all the other young academies going up. And there's this white guy who managed team fulani hapo inacheza 5th division.
I saw that on YouTube.
Yeah, fantastic. Make a challenge. Say he wants to take a Kenya from a player from East Africa to the EPL. So nafanya audition say so. It's a material. It's a good time. It's an exciting time. If you just change how you look at it kidogo and get na positivity, I think in the next 10 years tuna dividends ya all of this hard work.
I think those 10 years, if we ban Gor Mahia for those 10 years, tutakuwa tunashindana na EPL.
Bro, kitu wa Gor Mahia mafans, your product inaisha.
Okay, speaking of Gor Mahia, our resident journalist in Morocco, let's see what he has to say for us. As you can see, Eric is well fed and well sponsored by us. Thank you so much, Eric, for the information. So we'll jump straight into Man United because, well, you're United fan. Amorim out, and have you changed your mind somewhere along the way? Ama your stance has been the get-go from the beginning?
Tuanze na mimi niko na feel very emotional about this. Acha waongee nimalize.
No answer.
Nianze.
Tell us.
Umseni fraud, bro. Umseni fraud, bro. Always kuna guess formations kila game. Like it gets to a point where the great managers, they're not great because they come with 1,000 tactics. So you would know what Fergie would play every single weekend, and you will not stop. But that is, you know what Pep is going to do every single weekend. You won't stop him. Unfortunately, you know what Arteta is going to do, and you won't stop him. When it comes to a coach where he's prioritizing his system over the players he has, that's a red flag, bro. Like, you should build your system to tailor-make to your players, bro.
But it's kind of,
for example, so imagine sasa tuko kwa podcast hapa na unataka podcast yako ishike na a big audience, uanze kuongea Kisomali. Alafu na expect mimi nishike Kisomali. Haitawaka.
Tutabakisha 90%.
Haitawaka.
I mean, you have a point.
So simasi. Tutakubali kwa mula.
I mean, you have a point, but okay, the comparisons you've said, Fergie, and that's unfair because most of these managers, we watch them 10 years into their like
Arteta. Nilitumia
Arteta, his first 3 seasons,
Arteta-
and he changed formations how many times?
Arteta is 7 years in. As much as we think he's young, he's like 7 years. into the
Arteta
job.
played with
No,
a
but
back
he
3.
only had one bad season after that, and also in that bad first season, well, like kombe Emery, but alipata kikombe.
One, Arteta doesn't have anything original. He is a Pep copycat. We know that. So
It's okay.
wait, so he the first half of the first 6 months he was playing back 3, sorry, back 5. He tried some things at the beginning. He nothing happened. As number 8. Second season, nothing comes as number 8, and then akasema, you know what? Let me just do this 4-3-3, inverted right wingers. Sorry, inverted fullbacks, and then exactly copy pasting Pep Guardiola. There's nothing unique about Arteta, in my opinion.
Wait, but remember Arteta akicheza games out. In as much as they were losing at support, they even lost 7 in a row. But the way they played, you could already see their identity from like game number 3. You saw this is how they're going to play. You saw their system.
So he had an identity. So you question. So
Say, bro, like
but bro,
nacheki
isn't
player
it-
moja anaanza sijui left wing and a wing back anaenda katikati. Uko like, bro, ini nini?
No, the Amorim, if anything, your argument is actually supporting him because he's had a way of playing from the get-go.
No.
It's near to haijawaka. His formation has been the same up until game ya juzi.
Na formation na style of play
Ni very different.
And to be honest, he's been like we've been playing better.
You've had a formation.
Wait.
The last few games we played.
Have we improved from day 1 to now?
Yes.
We have, right? His system has evolved from day 1 to now. True or false?
Hapo sasa.
Okay. The first
He's
maybe.
only played one game.
What do you mean?
In terms of evolution, yeah.
No, but like the way we play this season is different from last season. In
But
terms
how has
of
he improved though? How do you consider improvement? Because to be fair, you
Yeah.
guys are having horrible games in and
Yeah.
out.
we don't have
You're
horrible
not-
games.
You've been having
Bro,
some
versus Newcastle.
Versus Newcastle, first half, wait.
Bas vibaya.
No, I think the Newcastle game, that was a substitution problem. I think it wasn't like the
Na sub
subbing.
ilifanywa na Arsene Wenger.
which again
And
which
the
again
sub
is
he
also
did-
fireable because his the subs were crazy.
Okay, let's we're putting up so many things. Let
Yeah,
us
okay.
21 one thing at a time. So his formation and his system of playing has improved. The players have learnt the way he wants them to play, and we have been playing better.
No.
Our game, let me finish.
It's
Game
not
Aston
factual.
Villa, we played well. We lost, fair, but we played well. I wouldn't be disappointed with that performance. How did you find the performance against Aston Villa?
We play well against good teams.
Okay.
Teams that usually are placed high in the table, or teams that would want to be position heavy. We play well. Against mid-table and below, we are crap. We cannot compete. It gets to a point where it's even one of the easiest fixtures for these other managers, because you already know what this guy is going to do from the get-go. You know it's not going to work. You know it's going to try and force issues. And also, bro, like as a player, the same issue we had in Ten Hag, bro. If you're gonna come to a team like United, you need to learn how to be fast, a man manager. Put Carlo Ancelotti in any team, they will win trophies. You tell me system ya Carlo Ancelotti ni gani? Isipokuwa man
There's
manager.
vibes.
So wacheki, so lazima uko na hiyo capability.
But that doesn't work for everyone.
Ana beef na 18-year-old could be mine, 19-year-old.
I don't think it's a beef.
Mtoto hajakuwa
How
kwa
many-
team sheet
how
the
many
last two
kids-
games.
how many
Kobe,
kids-
Hariyama,
Hajakuwa kwa team sheet, bro. Zax acheze.
tutoto tuko huko
But
tukishinda
they're not good
tukisabiana
enough.
na yeye.
But they're not good enough.
They are good enough.
Hariyama is
Mtu ameanza Euros finali. Mzama ali save job yo Amorim mwenyewe versus Lyon.
But like you guys wanna ignore one thing, right? You're looking at all. Okay,
you got his brother mine.
God hasn't been playing. Has been. He,
Sema kingia second half
But then again, we have honor.
Demolish.
In our system, we have two holding midfielders.
Sawa.
So
Manu pia. Sema kwa system ya Amorim.
Amorim system.
Okay. Thank you.
Amorim system. We have two holding midfielders. So
Yes.
Casemiro and Bruno. So
Mhm.
there is a Casemiro type of quality,
Mhm.
which is now intercepting, reading the game,
Mhm.
and tackles, those things,
Mhm.
right? Bruno, creativity.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, mine doesn't fit any. Mine isn't as creative as Bruno. True or false?
Yo.
Wait,
That's facts.
wait, is that wait? Are we argue? Is Maino
Bruno
more creative?
has created outside Messi. He's been the
best.
most creative midfielder in Europe for the
Fantastic.
past 5, 6, 7.
Fantastic.
So
So
let me finish. Yeah. So we're talking about a pivot, India. Why are you putting the most creative midfielder, the best number 8 or number 10 we've had, at a pivot? Why?
because it's works.
Meanwhile, you have an actual creative pivot in Kobe Mainoo, who's an attacking pivot. Like his assist rate is crazy. His attack, the number
Assist?
bro, endo angalia tu
Assist?
He's a,
Do you know Maino was an assist player? Is Maino your like, in your mind? In your mind,
Maino
you
is
see-
like a cruise guy.
Mainoo is
Like
he
a-
trained in the academy as a
He
striker.
can control the game, whatever, but it needs the ball to be going through him. And
Not the end product. Or
If you
he
give
doesn't create chances.
he's a controller, he's a controller.
Amorim Paul Scholes, akia nani atamewa kwa bench?
Yeah, for sure.
System yake.
because Scholes is
If
more
you-
like Maino.
If you give Amorim
Scholes
Xavi,
was a
if you give
dog.
Amorim Xavi atamewa kwa bench. you-
But no,
you
but
fi-
Scholes, come
Simon, that's
on.
man the same.
The
He was
same
the
thing, nakwambia
fastest.
ukipatia Amorim Scholes atameweka kwa bench, ukipatia Amorim Xavi atameweka kwa bench wa fit system yake. Inafikanga point as a manager, you look at your players' best strengths and you fit the team to that.
Okay.
We've had 2 system managers, actually 3. Mse alitoka alienda RB Leipzig, umzebze before Ten Hag.
Nani? The Ragnik.
Rangnick was horrible. Ten Hag, disaster. Now this guy. We need a manager that can both manage the game and players, but most importantly, mse ana respect.
What's more important, managing the players or managing the game?
The players. Remember, you won't, like Mourinho says, you will not teach these kids how to play football.
Okay, the greatest manager right now, Kina Klopp and Pep.
Mhm.
Are they system managers? Or are they player managers? What type of manager is Pep? How many players has he banished because they don't listen to him? How many? We can start with even when he came, Joe Hart, Yaya Toure, Caicedo. Sorry, Cancelo.
The bigger names in Barcelona, Ronaldinho, Deco.
No, but see, my point is, you have to decide: are you gonna get a manager who's gonna get result in his way of playing, or someone who's going to be good with the players? Because remember, you can also not satisfy all the players.
You can never use Pep Guardiola again in the example. You know why? Alishinda a treble in his first season. Huyo si mtu wa kawaida.
Okay, so give me an example.
Acha tu
Don't
compare-
maybe Ancelotti because he's been
Amorim
five
na
times.
na mtu more applicable. Joe Hamisi hapa Kenya. Like, okay, here's my point. Amorim, I like what he's doing, but I hate the type of management we've had for players. So
Do you believe we've had a cultural problem with players thinking they're bigger than the club?
I think
With
we've had
example-
a management issue.
Wait, with example of we've had so many players who genuinely think they're bigger than the club. Sancho, Rashford,
Usiguse jina Rashford,
Pogba.
please. Rashford hajafanya makosa yoyote.
there's so many.
Bro, why are you falling? You're black.
Di
Why are you
Maria-
falling for racist?
Di Maria,
traps
no,
that-
I've already mentioned white players. Why are you Di Maria?
Rashford ni white.
No, Di Maria is white.
But Rashford was Rashford.
Yeah,
Rashford.
Rashford.
Sancho.
But see, Rashford had discipline problems.
No, he didn't.
What do you mean he didn't?
He did.
He came. How many times he came late?
late training.
Kwani
Bro,
mbona
again.
why are you why
He went to
mbona
party in the States.
Man management. Let me
Let me
give you an
know,
example.
sizes.
Let me give you
So
an
Mdo
example
at the club,
of
how would you-
lack of man management. Yeah.
huh?
Tevez, when he was Manu, actually Tevez throughout his career, the worst at training. He was lazy as hell. Like, he was horrible at training. Eka Tevez kwa game. Star. Manage to msee. Sawa,
Okay.
umechelewa tizi. Sawa. Mwambie afanye something extra there.
Well,
But
that-
sasa, the fact that
But sio ndio concept ya
But you
bigger
did
than the
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 club.
fact that I in Nairobi,
That's-
Kenya,
that's the
know
big-
that
bigger than the
himself
club part.
Carrington, you to be just poor man management. You una handle too internally. You see, was comes to us, mpatie fine. Achia hiyo hata si kazi. Hiyo mtu player kujaleta hata si kazi ya manager. Hiyo ni kazi ya captain.
The manager.
Deal hata si assistant captain patie umse fine.
Okay.
Aike $100 ama kitu kwa kiti inunule vijana wa academy nati inaishi hapo. Hiyo
Okay.
story ya
The
that
ma-
I know
the
the
manager.
was late.
The manager you mentioned, Fagi. How many players did he discipline?
Oh, he did. Lakini
So no, but now
makosa zake zilikuwa kubwa. Ilikuwa makosa kama ya mse kama Beckham kuanza kwenda out kufanya media manyiko ya media saka zake zilikuwa makosa big iliwaga Roy Keane kuargue na yeye kwa
you have to decide. No, you have to decide either you're supporting the players on and on
kuna
ama unachagua managers.
Kuna hawezi ka like ushisikia Fage discipline stage alikuja late.
Probably it's even that's like the most he was disciplining players for doing even less than being late,
but alikuwa discipline internally au isikia nje.
No, but see the thing is nowadays with social media we really have nowadays zamani if Fage did something we relied on newspapers and articles, you
no man.
Now we have Kobe Mainoo's brother anakuja na jazi t-shirt free Mainoo anasema there's so much exactly my point is the club culture
no,
United
performance siblings I affect players.
No,
okay,
but
maybe a co-host
Garnacho
anatafuta paka assist yake sasa hiyo ni story nyingine.
But the thing is the siblings actually affect the player like whatever wewe unasema huyu bro wangu sasa Zuhum akuta baby aanze kuongea shit about Simba we would probably believe that's what his brother thinks.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. So point is the manager is improve our performance. We have more points than last season factually. Tuko tunagusa number 5 number 4 hivi na tuko the same
nini
sawa.
What you're doing is you're comparing cat shit with dog shit. Last season you were dog shit, the season before you were dog shit, so now you're saying you have improved and you're comparing to that. It makes sense.
It takes time. I
think
it doesn't take that much time.
You guys have average. You have a very average team, to be fair, but you also have an average manager.
Spurs are performing better than new manager.
They're not.
They're not.
Sasa.
No, compare.
I know you're a comedian, but come on.
No, it's true.
You don't have to.
I'm just comparing how some managers started who needed time.
Newcastle,
their first season, do they need time?
Who?
Newcastle. Their first season with Eddie Howe, did they need time?
What did they do? Their biggest achievement was Carabao. Now the season wako number 11 and number 12.
It doesn't matter. They were from relegation to top 4.
But now they're 14th.
No, but it doesn't matter. Like their first season was impressive. You didn't need time to do all of that.
But to you, what is impressive? If impressive is finished to 4 pick, skiza.
So this idea that a manager needs time is not. Real Madrid utapata time. Okay, Barcelona utapata time.
One question.
Bayern Munich utapata time. The most successful teams in Europe, they don't have a legacy.
You mentioned
the results or you're out. So imani kusema you give a manager time identity for who, for what? You here for results and results. Chelsea, what's identity of Chelsea ni gani?
Chelsea are struggling.
It's
Chelsea are worse than us.
But it's relative. If you have a good manager, you can give them time as they continue to grow.
Exactly.
Because if you picture like maybe Atletico, if you picture like kuna teams that are Arsenal right now, they've given the manager time, but they saw improvement in their results, in their positions. But United, you guys, hakuna kitu mtu anaona.
No, it's his first year.
Yes, he's first. You know, so that's such a rumor. To be fair, he took over when he took over last season.
Exactly 1 year.
Amechukata ameleta ma players wake.
Exactly.
Alicheza last season. Tenaga only coached for like 10 games.
Yeah,
but he joined alikuja end of November
for 28 games.
Yoni more than half.
So manager for 28 games.
More than half the season. Last year wamepata pre-season full.
Okay, my question when umesema hapa hivi, you mentioned Newcastle. Like we should like Newcastle alikuja impact immediately.
Yeah.
So that was a success to you.
For Newcastle's kind of success. Yeah, because they went from relegation to sasa sisi Maniko for Newcastle, yes. Unajua lazima success.
The season wako number 14. So in the grand scheme of things, has it been a success?
Season haijaisha. And also remember they also lost their best player in Isak. They
got a player who's banged more than Isak this season. So
not really. Walter Mod is good. And also the other replacement they got. Walter Mod was supposed to be the second option. Their first option alikuwa. So our middle na a lot of crisis. But remember that's a team that was fighting relegation 2-3 years ago. Sisi ni a team tukumezoea kushinda titles.
But that was 13 years ago.
No, that's the standard they set.
13 years ago.
Like Ten Hag for all his failures. Ten Hag for all his failures alibebea kikombe.
The reality ni
like even with our bad managers Sushinda.
He won it.
Even with our bad managers Sushinda.
Okay, are you was it a good
all I'm saying is at managers wote tumekuwa nayo in the past hawashindwi kwa final versus Spurs.
Okay. You contradict sana since mwanzo Manchester United. Were we succeeding during Ten Hag? No.
No, we were horrible.
but we were winning trophies.
But we won trophies.
But that we were still you could genuinely see
the word is competitive.
the football club. We were not competitive because we were out of top 4.
We won trophies.
Okay. In the grand scheme of things, so we have a new manager. He's bought how many players?
He's no longer new.
Wait.
Bro.
We have
a manager now.
Okay, we have a manager. We have a latest manager.
Usema katiba ya Kenya bado usema under the new constitution, bro. Ilikuja 2010. I think it's 15 years old, bro. It's no longer new. The same
The
thing
constitution.
now. It's the constitution of Kenya now. It's no longer the new. Bro,
We have a manager.
the old, so you know the repeal.
So we have a manager.
Thank you.
So he signed. He needed players because clearly our players were not good enough. I'm by Cunha, by Mbuemo. We got the Eden Haven, I think, 1 million.
Yeah.
Shout out to Arsenal, bro. Ni mlifanyia.
The players that he got us Dogu, right, in January last year. He got us Sesko. So those are his signing.
It's a very mid lineup of players.
Fair,
Yeah.
because only one player. Tutafika Liverpool. Relax. Tutafika Liverpool.
Alafu unaongea vibaya
Sumbwane na watu wetu.
wetu unafunga Manyu na Afcon alafu unakuja kuongea vibaya na kijana wa Sweden.
Our second option is currently the best.
Okay, excuse me. The players Amireta, have they been a success, yes or no?
No.
You as a Man United fan,
They have been.
Cunha has been a success.
Yes.
No, how now?
Relax.
How now?
Wait, tulia.
Wait.
Fear City fans.
Wewe tulia. Tukifika mwana Isa tutakuingiza.
Fear City fans.
No, so Cunha has been a success.
Very big
Mbemo has fantastic, apart from the last game.
Fantastic big success.
Haven, fantastic.
Kuna mmoja unasahau. Tesco.
Questionable.
Nah, he's not been a success.
Yeah, he hasn't.
A spade.
No, he hasn't. So then we're looking at a success rate of about 80%. That's not bad.
Mbemo pekee.
That's not bad. Tukienda Liverpool.
What about the team?
Liverpool.
Those players have done well. What about the team?
But see, the thing is, right now, tukiongea mimi na wewe, we are looking at maybe 2 or 3 maximum players that we think can be improved. We get Dalo to improve Dalo. We get like a different someone to replace Casemiro future wise.
You can improve
and maybe
center
a striker. That's it. I'm so comfortable with our centre backs.
You are, but I'm saying you can improve.
If
our centre backs
what you can improve.
Wait.
All I can say is Manu has had 0 twerking incidents compared to
That's
Liverpool.
not an issue, but you can improve.
0 twerking. Atujafunga on goal na haga haram.
Mwachana na watu wetu.
Bro, atujafunga on goal na rasa, bro.
So in grand scheme of things, squad wise, it is better. Like direction iko poa. We're getting quality players, proven players who fit in his system.
Our squad has always been good.
Has not. We used to have Anthony and Rashford, bro.
Look at who we sold.
Anthony was a star, bro. Bayern wanted to pay him 10
Is Rashford performing in Barcelona?
Yeah.
Is Sancho performing in Aston Villa?
No.
Hell
Big
yes.
star, yeah.
As Sancho is having one hell of
Chelsea.
a... Sancho had a good season at Chelsea. He's having another good season at Aston Villa. Go look at all of those last minute goals.
Change the game against Arsenal.
Alipata chomo peke yake. Hiyo game ya Chelsea. Chomo moja tu.
He's killing it. Mark Tomoni ana perform wapi Palemenda?
Napoli.
Huyo striker mwenye mwendo ana perform.
Small, those are mid, that's his level. Kuna watu nakubali level yao hiyo.
Usisema ati level yao ni De Bruyne yo compared to McTominay, who's having a better season?
Aging De Bruyne. 30 something year old De Bruyne. That's unfair to McTominay. That's
De Bruyne
unfair. De Bruyne ameenda kuretire.
For the season.
So pila ameenda kuretire ndo McTominay ana shine. We have to accept. Kuna players who are good.
But that's McTominay ana shine ku retirement iko Champions League.
As McTominay
lazima wakuwe Champions League.
Bas ni hivyo.
Ni lazima, they need 4 teams from Serie A.
Thank you.
McTominay
the last time Serie A team ilifika finali Champions League walichapwa 5-0. So like we have to accept Serie A level iko chini as a Serie A fan.
I'll take a title
challenge. That is the reality. So that is the reality.
So for the culture,
even your AC Milan iko chini.
We quality wise, bro. Modric is our best player, and Pulisic. But that's the point.
Modric was balling for Madrid last season.
That's the no. He wasn't even playing a lot of games.
He was playing. The important one.
Point is that is our level.
So we admit AC Milan iko chini one.
100%. It is not the same.
No, just Syria is a poor league.
It is significantly struggling. Nima, all the ex-players who when you succeed, teams as players who don't succeed in other clubs, wanakujanga Serie A and they thrive. Fair enough.
Where did they place in Champions League last year? Serie A teams zilifika quarters ama semis.
Silifika finali. Inter. It was an embarrassing final.
Yes, it was an embarrassing final, but ilifika final, ilibiti hizo timu za Euro. The year before.
Bruh.
So that's what they used to determine how many teams coming from each country.
We are only four round D.
Inter
Regardless.
No, but I'm just saying if they're
only one team.
If that and your team ilifika finali, ilishinda league.
Inter last season. No.
Ilipigwa na hiyo team ya McTominay ameshine.
League. Yeah.
So your team McTominay ile ameenda amepiga imefika Champions League final ni poor.
What are you that's
what I say you're full of shit, son.
That's how you reason.
That's how everything reasons. Like when people say EPL is the best league,
because umepiga huyu I'm better.
Which is exactly that's literally how football works. It's a competition.
Concept EPL kwa the best league
Uongo. The best league ni La Liga.
It's the league with the most athletes.
Yeah. So La Liga is the best league. Ukiangalia performance ya Europa na Champions League in terms of the winners of the past, La Liga is number one league.
I cannot
La Liga has always been one of the best players.
I think Premier League has been having so many competitive teams.
Even in terms of like
competitive teams, but the best players are always in La Liga.
No, Premier League has an argument. Chelsea imeshinda UCL juzi, kashinda Club World Cup. Man City imeshinda juzi, Liverpool imeshinda juzi. So like over the last couple of years,
Spurs imeshinda Europa.
Spurs,
West Ham imeshinda Conference League.
Like
that's facts though.
It's all facts. Just shows. As of right now, English League is the.
Skiza
as of right now, based
Atletico,
on
Valencia.
But that was like 10 years ago.
That was then. But now
Madrid, Barca.
That was then. But now.
Yeah. Now there was a time
though.
That's what I'm saying right now. Anthony could not do anything here. Best player at Betis.
What does that mean?
That means the quality of the league is low.
Ama kuna shida manyu. Hawezi kwa claim hawatoka na succeed.
Sini players
no, kuna wenye wanatoka na succeed.
Okay, what's kuna maybe one or two.
It's the luck.
Pogba.
Because if
Pogba ilikuwa Pogba alikuwa dealing family issues yo. Wali bari haina.
Say continue balling out in the Prem and then going to La Liga and flopping. So it just depends on the situation.
Okay. So to you, Amorim is out and he's not a good manager.
To me, we need somebody who's stable, somebody who can
suggest a name. Suggest a name. Okay. So you want a change, but you don't know.
Unaongea kama wala wase wanta. Astros wa tuta. Nasema nikiambo suggest a name. Hata atoke kwanza.
But si ni tuta anyway. Kwani tunabishana hapa. Tuta mama.
Hiyo tu achana.
Sasa hapa ni tuta. Hapa ni
Amorim tuta.